How does the song go? The Geiger counter song? I don't know. I don't know. I can't even... Well, I do know, but I'm not going to do it. I'm trying to remember who the artist is. It's not the Andrews Sisters, but it's one of the old 40s songs, and it's about her heart ticking like a Geiger counter when she's around the radiation of love or something like that. It's kind of weird. You could get the XP from walking in. Oh, into Covenant? Nah, that doesn't matter. We're not at like a fucking dead heat to get experience with this build. We just need to complete it. I can store things in containers, yes. I can also buy and sell shit. Oh, this is Explodey Town. Let's make fucking short work of this place. I'm not a big fan of having all these trips and traps set up. Even though I can't trigger them, I can't remember if he can or not. With his 44 pistol. So if I get a legendary 10mm, you're not allowed to switch it. Interestingly, I can switch it, but it has to do with the fact that all the 10mm pistols are hotkeyed and stacked together. So if I get a legendary, if I get a legendary 10mm pistol, which this one is, then I can go into a container and store all the other 10mm pistols, and then hit the 10mm hotkey, and lo and behold, I have a 10mm pistol that's legendary equipped. And then I tricked it out with the silencer and this thing and that thing and the other thing. Now, getting a point into science would also be very helpful, because then I can start using the recon scope. And I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, thank fuck. I did not want to walk through this fucking nightmare. I'm not sure, but I think the recon scope pips don't work with the HUD. But it might. Who the hell is this noob? Only for it? What this is, by the way, is the Exterminator's 10mm pistol. Which is kind of helpful, because the things that always creep up on us that I'm surprised by are either Mirelurks or they're bugs. It could be Doris Day. I'm not sure. Do the Deliverer and the VATS enhanced 10mm pistol and use the same amount of AP. I don't know, but the Deliverer is really, really good for a lot of reasons. Okay, so these are clearly raiders. These guys just drop some power armored dudes off. I apparently am not even going this way yet, so... Let's see. Oh, I'm still going this way. But I don't think the Deliverer stacks like the 10mm pistol does. It's a different model, and while it uses 10mm bullets, I have a very strong suspicion that it does not count as... Sure, why not? I have a very strong suspicion it doesn't count as a 10mm pistol proper. I mean, what we eventually need to do is get the ballistic weave, and that should give us a sense of what's going on with it, but... I'm not sure if this thing's going to crash or not. We'll watch and see, though. Wish I could see the health on this thing. I need to get awareness as well as everything else. Oh, I missed the follow. Hold on a second. I should come to the camping shop without keystones. You mean the flying squirrel trip? I can't make it, dude. I've got school and work and all the other things. Deliverer is OP. Thank you, Coleman. Yes, it's apparently Doris Day. Okay, well that wasn't the vertibird. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Well, we're planning to go on the vacay sometime, like in January, February.
Yeah.
Till Kyle has more time from school.
Well, yeah, it'll have to be a different
Yeah.
a different time than...
Guess they aren't gonna need that anymore.
God damn, this thing blew up on these guys and all it did was bust pieces of their armor off. That's ridiculous. Alright, let's see. Where are we going with this? I also don't have alerts about grenades or mines or exploding trucks. So... No, I'm not on console. Specifically, I'll just get the BD, whatever. I specifically state that I'm on PC in the title. I just prefer not to use mods. At least not on my challenges. So this stands for the Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms, and Laser Weapons.
Jesus.
By the way. In case you didn't know, the BADTFL or whatever it's called that's what it stands for. I'm surprised they don't call them chems, they call them drugs.
When's the camping trip?
It's like...
Is it
It's like in 3 weeks or something like that, yeah.
Decompression party? Is that different?
It's different. The Utah decompression is just for the Utah burners.
Oh, I see.
Get friendly with everybody so when you do the Battle of Bunker Hill, you can just walk through super easy. Well, I mean, I think I already am friendly with everybody. I think... Well, I can't remember. Maybe Rodney Dangerfield said no to joining the Brotherhood of Steel. But they won't attack me. And once I get through with the synths, they won't attack me. But you can only go so far before, in that mission especially, before they all try to kill you. Either you got to kill all the members of the railroad that are down there, or you got to, you know, kill all the synths that are in there.
I think I got something over here. I knew it. We've got company.
Yeah, and I could kill him if you weren't
That's it.
trying to surprise me all the damn time. For mines, turn the sound effects way up. I mean, kind of, but I can hear them with the sound effects not turned way up. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, Sasha. Have a good night.
Shoot me a message of the event you're going to, too. Super Slam with work. Alright, yeah, it sounds like we're... Well, I don't know if we're going to do the Utah burner thing or not.
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta go somewhere in the winter time.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, we're thinking to go like to Bahamas or something like that. But I
God
don't know.
damn. You know what this is starting to smell like? This is...
Sasha, write me on Facebook, okay?
No
Yeah,
sign of
we'll
them now.
we'll hang out. We'll talk. We'll talk about it. Have a good night. Good luck with your work.
See, those are robots. This is starting to look like it's taking me... Because it's supposed to be one of the settlements, I think. And it's definitely not one of the ones that have already helped. So, this could be taking me to Finch Farm.
Someone there.
Back up, Preston. Preston, back up, buddy. Preston, back up, buddy. There you go.
We have peaches in the fridge.
Do we? Oh, we do have peaches. Let's see. I'm thinking this one's not on fire. But that was a elegant solution to a shitty problem right there. Beer bottle. Good night, Sasha. God damn it, you gotta turn your fucking phone down. I'm just taking fucking rads while I obsess over this problem right here. The notifications gotta be down. Media can be up. Everything else gotta be down, though. Okay. Alright, right. What up? I will sell your organs. How you doing? I'm not sure if we need the radioactive material for everything, or anything, but I'm grabbing it anyways. Or the nuclear material, whatever. This bag just looks like it's full of grenades. Could be little skulls, though. Who knows? Well, it's still pieces of a guy. I don't know. I think there's a settlement that's like right next to this thing. This is like all radioactive-y and blood buggy, and there's like a settlement like right here. Is that right? Where is it? It's like next to this thing somewhere. I better make sure it's not pointing right to this settlement. Oh, maybe not. It looks like it's going right past this thing. Oh, it is. It's pointing right to this guy. That's where we're going. I think this... Let's see. This is County Crossing, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, buddy.
Did the Minutemen send you?
Is it the voice of Pete from Goof Troop? Listen closely.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone. Stealing our food and supplies. Threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
It is. It's the voice of Pete from Goof Troop.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
Okay. Now it's still pointing me in the direction of this quest. So now that I've gotten the information from this turd, let's go to... Okay, this direction. Wait, who the hell is this? Doc Dipshit? Well, it's always worth
Doc Weathers is
always worth a taste. First of all, let's see if we've got a bunch of bullshit that we need to get rid of. Which we almost always do. We don't need this. I can cook that stuff. We don't have any 44 bullets, and neither does he, probably. Nope. And none of this stuff is actually useful for us. We have 30 stim packs, so we mostly only ever use them on him. Now, my guess would be that I don't have any diseases,
Doc Weathers is guaranteed to
but I probably have a little bit
Patch me
of...
up, Doc.
You have any of those?
I'm sure the rads are fine.
Got roughed
Let's
up.
do a little of that. Because we did take an explosion to the face, and then we used the stim pack to survive it.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
Jesus had like 57 hoes. What's up, man? How you doing? No, nothing.
No, we're done.
Off you go then.
Another thing that I probably need to do is, while we're here by a settlement, let's see if we can find us a water pump. These guys are set up. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, they're set up with fruit, so presumably they have a pump. And I bet I'm dying of thirst. Why cook food if I can't eat it? Experience, homie. Experience. Just something I'm used to doing. Oh, Toxic Clover, thank you for the follow. It didn't show up until just now. And I'm not sure, but I think you can actually put this stuff on your companion,
What is it? Okay.
and they'll use it. I'm not sure, though. Homeboy's almost out of bullets. Well, anyways. Do you guys know what weapon replaced the spray and pray? Why does everyone talk about the spray and pray like it's not in the game anymore? Is the spray and pray gone? Somebody told me that they nerfed it. I went and looked on the whatever wiki, but it wasn't updated. I don't know, Rascallion. Kyle, how do I convince my parents, Dad specifically, to allow you to buy a cat? I don't know, sir. This is something that you're on your own about. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Wait a second. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to take these things out while I'm near them or not. Apparently it is a okay idea. So we're working on this, and it's nice, but we really do need to focus on, let's see. You're not going to show me what the next rank of cannibal is? I understand that. Oh, there we go. 38. Okay. We should work on armorer and science and all that other shit. But science will take 4 perks to get to level 1. I think we need level 2. This one we can get to in 4 perks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is 22, 23, 24, 25. And then we would have 2 points to get to Scrapper. Which we would need to take 1 more point to get to Science. That's what I'm going to do. I think it's cleaner than getting the armor up. And it's probably safer in the long run to have some way to restore our health other than anything else. I mean, Ghoulish is even better. Except for Ghoulish doesn't reduce the radiation till level 50. This one will start reducing radiation in 5 levels. This one will just reduce the amount of radiation taken, but back and forth through the glowing sea, it's not going to keep us alive. So I'm going to go with that. Let's just work towards solar powered. It's probably the safest possible course of action. Oh, Rascallion, I'm sorry to hear about your back, mate. Am I using a mod that increases the number of enemies that spawn in the world? People use it to make the game harder. I'm not using any mods. And the reason for that is, if I use a mod, there's no way for me to... Wait a second. Oh, it's this way, okay. There's no way for me to prove I'm not doing some shady shit behind your back. So that's why that. Okay, apparently we're going this way. Apparently we're going past this horrible fucking place. If you're asking about what weapon is just... Oh, what's the name of the weapon? It's better than the spray and pray? It's the kiloton radium rifle. With as fast of an automatic receiver as possible. And a silencer. And then you use that in conjunction with nuclear physicist and demolition expert and commando, and then you watch as things die that shouldn't die as fast as things can possibly die. Preston, if you get involved with this bullshit, I'm going to be very cross. This is the single worst fucking location in the entire game. I hate this location more than God apparently hates America. Those idiots can shoot and shoot and shoot, but it's not going to help. God damn it, I keep mixing up my VATS with my power attack. You buy that weapon from the shopkeeper in the Nucleus in Far Harbor. There goes that. They're apparently still shooting at the Brotherhood, so we're going to leave. Oh, that's a mutant hound.
This is all mine.
Let's see, that's still power armor guy. Oh no. Please don't tell me we're going to the book return place. I fucking hate this place. Does it literally stop right here? God damn it. It does. It's... Oh no, what the fuck's happening now? There's a Deathclaw somewhere? Why is there a Deathclaw somewhere? It's right there, I think. If that is a weird fucking thing to suddenly pop up. Let's get up on this tire, see if we can get a good look at it. Come on, up on the tire, rookie. Let's see. That's a raider. That's a Deathclaw. That is a Brotherhood of Steel guy. Oh, that is so weird. You guys killed the Deathclaw? Wow. Oh no, this isn't a raider. This is a fucking sewer mutant.
Come back! I was having fun.
Yeah. Alright, before we get too fucking bent out of proportion here, let's see if we can sneak up to a place with a bed.
Better
Let's see. There is a lot of bullshit in here that involves not sleeping. That makes me very upset. I mean, there's almost certainly a bed in their little raider headquarters that I was supposed to clear out, but I said, God damn. Slide up the wall with that traffic cone? Nah, it won't be alright. Oh, this one right here? Nah. I want to save before I risk accidentally killing myself. Man, wouldn't it be awesome if this whole shit show chicanery that just went down in there was enough to make it so that I could sneak kill the remaining super mutants? Alright, this has got to be a bed upstairs, right? A mattress, something? A rotten fuck. It's a good thing I had sneak 3, or I would maybe would have blown myself up right then. Son of a bitch. Should people sleep? I'm sure there's beds in this shitty Raider HQ, but this is where bad shit is going to happen to good people, you know? Maybe this little shack down here is accommodating. I kind of want to go into here and see what's left in there to kill. It would be great if there was like 2 guys left. You know? There were beds at that settlement. You can't use them. They're owned beds. Oh, this place has some useful things, but nothing particular. It's alright. There are beds. I just don't know if I really want to get them from this horrible fucking place. Deathclaw 100% there. Well, the Deathclaw's 100% dead. We already watched him get killed, so
Oh my god.
wouldn't worry about that.
That was a pun.
No.
No, wait. That's no pun.
No?
I can't go the puns.
Oh, okay. That didn't drop the guy? God damn it, Preston Gravy. Usually there's one unowned one. There's not one in County Crossing, I don't think. I think there's just the 2 beds and the 2 guys.
Chained on the other side.
Fuck. Oh, I don't need missiles. God, what a bunch of weight for nothing. Let's see here. We got a bed. No. We got a pallet. That's not going to help. Let's see. So much for a safe house, boys. Shikes. Best gun now is Eternius, very difficult to obtain. The Eternius, I assume, is the infinite ammo Gatling laser. I understand that, but have you seen the spray and pray? The Eternius could do double the damage of a Gatling laser, and it still wouldn't do as much damage as I was doing with the spray and pray, and that's without the radiation damage that we can get. Yeah. I don't back that the Eternius could possibly be better. Maybe it'll be easier to use because you don't ever have to think about ammo again. Fuck. Why can't you people ever sleep in a bed? It makes me fucking ill.
With worry?
With worry. I'm worried that I'm gonna get killed while I'm all the fucking way out here.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick.
Let's see. There's that guy all the way down there, but I doubt I can hit him from this range with this fucking non-scope thing. Especially with how much he's shucking and jiving. Fuck. That was a cash rail sign? I know that.
Oh, I know you're here.
That's why I went up that log. I assumed it was a little safe house area, since you could go up into it from the inside, and the railroad was somehow involved with it. Fuck. They're all up top of this thing. I gotta be very, very careful here.
I'll be over soon.
Goddamn, these guys are all up in my fucking business.
Show your face. Come on, I dare you.
Even if I kill these guys and there's a bed in here, my guess would be that I can't use it because I'm too close to enemies. Oh, you fucking bitch. Go to sleep. What do you got? Hey! That's pretty fucking cool. That's enhanced 10mm pistol. That'll mean I could do more attacks to everyone, not just to who I'm hanging out with. Alright, I think that's...
We should get going.
That's probably a pretty fair amount of shit. Hey, Preston? Okay, so we need to do a thing with Preston here.
What does it mean to run up to the bend?
What?
What does it mean to run up to the bend?
Run up to the bend?
Is that a geographical reference?
Yes. It has something to do with...
The mountains?
It has something to do with, California. I'm not sure, though. 4, 4, and 10. And 3 and 3. We're up as opposed to 9 and 9. 4, 4, and 10. You don't need radiation resistance. Give me this crap.
Just point me to it.
You win. Build done. Over. You win. It does increase my VATS chance as well. But it's really a question of whether or not I can get out of here alive. You know, I keep looking for a bed. I keep getting blasted. Finger blasted. Fuck. Alright, let's go this way. Let's see if there's one in this shack over here, this burned out concrete thingy. AKA less powerful deliverer. Yeah, it is just a slightly less powerful deliverer, it looks like. So that's going to be what I switch out for. I'll have a better chance to hit dudes with VATS from a distance. This doesn't look promising. It's a Mirelurk Queen. What the fuck am I doing over here? Oh. I mean, this could go well for me. Kind of. I could pit the Mirelurk Queen against the dudes. Probably. I got a chance of getting killed, though. There's a lot of dudes over here. Like an unbelievable amount of dudes. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's wait till she turns towards me and I'll shoot her in the fucking face. See if she'll come running at me.
Wait, something's out there.
Now, what'd be interesting is if I could kill this bitch. Oh, God. Nope. I fucked that up humongously because I forgot that she spits poison. But she was probably almost dead. You see her stagger from how much damage it did to her head? Yeah.